Hi there, how are you? So, tonight for supper, I'm making Marry Me Chicken. I believe it's called Marry Me Chicken, a new product with Epicure. So, what we do first is we get a pound of chicken, thighs it calls for, but I don't want thighs, I want chicken breasts. So I'm using chicken breasts, and you're going to add 2 tablespoons of this seasoning to your chicken that is cooking in your frying pan. I did chicken breasts, like I said, and I took 2 chicken breasts and I sliced them in a butterfly cut so that they would be thinner, and I would get 4, and I actually got 5. But anyway, so 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other until they're browned up. I already did 2 minutes before we started, so I wouldn't take too long on the video. But for anybody who doesn't know how to cut up chicken into a butterfly butterfly cut, your chicken is like this, the big thick chicken breast. I cut it through the center. By cutting it through the center, your chicken will open like this, making you 2 chicken breasts that are so much thinner. They cook quicker, and you don't need all that meat. The other thing we are going to do here is you're going to take a cup of half and half. I just use coffee cream. I'm going to sneeze. I almost got seasoning at my nose. Coffee cream. Excuse me. I use coffee cream. 1 cup of coffee cream, half a cup of milk. You're supposed to take the seasoning and mix it with it. So I'm going to pour that in there. Whisk it up. Okay. Oops, I'm on the floor. And you're going to add half a cup of water to that too. I just wanted to get some of the seasoning in before I added the water so it wouldn't be all over the place. There. I'll add some more water when I get room. I've never tasted this recipe before. I'm curious to see how it is. I was thinking my son might be by for supper, so I might feed him it. All right, so half a cup of water, 1 cup of 50-50 cream, half and half, and the rest of the season package. 2 tablespoons of seasoning went with your chicken, right? So that's almost cooked up, that chicken. I'm going to give it a minute or 2 more. We're going to add this to it. The other thing you're going to add at the very end is 2 cups of spinach. I bought a great big package of spinach, and it's outdated the next 2 days. 2 days? No, 4 days. So I don't want to lose this spinach, and I'm not going to use it for anything else. So you can freeze it as is, just like that if you want to. When it comes out, it'll just crumble into smoothies, into quiche, anything you're cooking into, like a stir fry with eggs. Or you can steam it in your steamer or your microwave and then freeze it, and then it's actually smaller. But I'm probably just going to freeze it like this, and I'll use it in my smoothies because I needed 2 cups, right? The other thing is you could use the frozen spinach to put in a recipe like this if you had it in your freezer. Okay, so we're going to add, I want to make sure I get all my seasoning out because that's what's going to give it the flavor. Let's see what they say about it. So it says, add chicken to the pan, brown 2 minutes. You said I did. Then you set in the reserved seasoning, bring it to a boil. So we're going to turn that up. Then you reduce the heat to medium-low, cover and simmer. Not sure I have a lid that'll fit this, but we're going to do our best. Let's have a look. I know I have a big lid, but I think it's too big for this. I wonder if my pan will fit. No, it'll have to work. Okay, I have another lid that might work too, though. That'll do. All right, I didn't think of that when I started it, that it needed a lid. So let's just bring it to a boil and watch it, because you don't want it to burn and get too hot on the bottom of the pan. Gosh, that chicken looks good. All right, we're going to add, like I said, once it's cooked in 5 minutes, we're going to add spinach to it. So I wanted to share with you another new product we have called Smart Cookies. This is a new gluten-free cookie package we have that's new. All you add to this is half a cup, no, quarter cup, I believe, yes, vanilla, half teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, and a quarter cup of butter that is melted. You take it and you blend it up now, and then you add half a cup of chocolate chips if you want a chocolate chip cookie, or you can add oatmeal and raisins. And you would add a 1/4 cup each of oats and raisins. Let this call for 1/2 cup. And then you cook it at 350 for about 13 minutes is what mine took. And I'm going to let you see my cookies. It makes 12 cookies, which I think is perfect size. That way I don't eat too many. Okay, so this is boiling. We're going to turn it down and throw our lid on and let it go for 5 minutes. Oh, shoot. And then when 5 minutes are up, you're going to add your spinach. So my spinach is here all washed, ready to pop in there. I want to show you my cookies. These were my cookies I made today. I was so impressed with these. Nice size, perfect size. I got to eat those too because I touched them. That's my rule. If you touch, you got to eat. Anyway, I've made 12 cookies. They taste really good. And that's a whole gluten-free package right there. And that is great because you don't need flour or sugar or anything. Everything is there. What's going on here? Oh, it's thickening right up. Wouldn't hurt to stir it so it doesn't stick. It isn't sticking. It's going really good. All right. So, and then we're going to add the spinach, like I said, at the end. So I'm not going to keep you till it's time to put the spinach in, but I will plate this and I'll let you see. You could add some rice to this on the side and some vegetables like, I don't know, I do some peas probably with it. And then, or you can have pasta. I have some pasta left over from the other night, so I'll probably pour it on top of a bed of pasta and I would eat that right up. And sure does smell good. Anyway, I won't keep any longer. I just wanted to show you. Smart cookies. I highly recommend having these on hand. Great to cook. Somebody comes in the house. I always have butter and egg, so that's no problem. And I don't always have chocolate chips. I do have oatmeal. I have raisins. So I can always make an oatmeal cookie. We're big on making cookies after you go out coasting all day and have cookies and hot chocolate. That's when I like to have cookies. So it's great to have that on hand. All right, and actually what you could do, that's what I should do. You should buy your chocolate chips if you don't keep chocolate chips in the house and measure them out into 1/2 cups in a bag and throw them in the freezer. I throw them way at the back because if I don't, I eat them. And then you have them for any time you have these cookies to make. All right, so this is Marry Me Chicken, another great product that we have out this fall. And of course, remember our soups are all back. And one soup that I do want to tell you about is anybody that loves the Nourish broth, we have a new one. Actually, it's a returning product, but they've made it even better. And it's called Better Than Beef. So it's like a beef broth, but it said it's better than beef. And it contains the B12 that the Nourish broth contains. So if you prefer a beef broth for anything you're making, such as a beef pie, steak pie, just a beef soup, beef barley soup is the one that I can't wait to make for it. I don't have it yet. I'm going to order it right away and get some in for myself to try. But beef barley soup is one of my favorites to have, and the kids love it too. I just find it sticks to your ribs in the winter and warms you up. And we are going to be getting closer to winter, even though it's still hot. Anyway, okay, everybody, have a wonderful time. And I hope you enjoyed this class. And let me know, what are you looking forward to for comfort meals this fall? I know I can't wait to have a shepherd's pie. Okay, everybody, thank you for taking your time to watch. And I hope to see you in the next class.